I thought I'd do a tutorial about a different way of kind of doing a swirl paint technique for guitar pedals or electronics enclosures or just whatever artistic. A lot of people do the swirl painting where they, well, if you don't know, you could look it up, but basically you just prepare some paint in some kind of solution, water or something else, and swirl the paint with a stick or something to get it just right, and then dip something in, and then basically your result is, you know, whatever, when it dipped in the swirl, it just basically takes the state of the paint as it was when you dipped it in, which is awesome. But if you want something a little bit more precise, I did find a different way I've been screwing around with. You can use latex paints, you can use acrylics, things like that. You can mix and match. I'm still working on it. Sometimes when you do mix different paints though, you end up with some of the, when they dry, some of the paints are actually a little bit lower and higher than the others. So there's ridges in there which can be desirable, maybe not. You also want to spray some kind of clear coat over the top to get it glossy again and protect it when you're all done. But basically what I have here is just some paints. I think these are acrylic or latex. I'm not even sure what they are anymore. I usually do 2 or 3 colors. So basically the whole gist of it is to take the spoon or fork or whatever and just kind of coat everything here. And you want to put your piece on some kind of dowel rods or something, because this can get pretty messy. For the first coat, whatever the background coat is, you just want to kind of glob it on to start out with. Let it kind of go over the side. And you want to start out your background coat, you want it to be the same or a different color than the enclosure itself, just so you don't miss spots. I've actually done that before with a box like this that's black, and you know, do a black background, and then when it's dried you missed a spot and you feel like an idiot. Alright, that's pretty good. I've got to work on the sides still, but let's try like a black next. Buried my spoon in there. Okay, so basically you want to just take it, and then usually I have like another like fork or just any kind of utensil, and just take this one. I'll maybe do a design right here. So it's a lot more artistic than a swirl, because you can really get in there, make it cool. And then you can go back. A lot of times to save paint, like whatever spills, as you can see, it kind of like pools underneath right here. You can actually just grab that, scoop it up a little bit. And also you want to go underneath it, see, too, when it's drying, to like make sure there's no like paint things that are basically like little like icicles that are of paint that come out of here, because then you have to cut those off with an X-Acto knife after it's all dried. But yeah, you want to take your paint that you already got and kind of glob it back so all of the areas of the enclosure are covered. I'm going to need a little bit more here. But I found usually that doing this, you can get crazy with the colors and add a whole bunch of colors, but usually what I found works best is a background color, and then a second color, then like an accent color, like a third one, where it's not like prominent, but it's just a little bit. Sometimes I've done 4, but even then it's like a little too much. Let's see. Alright, I'm not going to waste your time looking for all that. And now the third color is probably going to be this one, and I'm just going to do just a little bit. Let's see, wherever it lands, I guess is going to be good. Maybe do a little bit there, and maybe some up there. And that's that's like it. Alright, what do I want to do here? Alright, and then basically what I'll do is I'll work it a little bit more. I'll work in some of these colors and some of these patterns and get the sides, make sure all the paint's covered, then I'll just let it sit. But let's get a little bit closer of a look at this thing. It's really cool. And like I said, it's imperative that you do a clear coat when it's all dried and all that. Got a lot of cool textures in there. Different patterns and all that. But yeah, so that's the basic gist of it. Hope this was informative, and we'll see ya.